everybody, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com with a rather exciting unboxing. This is the Amazon Fire game controller compatible with the brand new Amazon Fire TV. Now this is happening only because of an awesome viewer of mine, Tyler Gannon. He completely just put himself out there and said, David, would you like me to send the controller for an unboxing, review, all that good stuff? I said, okay, sure. So Tyler sent it, and included in the package was a note. It says, hello, David. Congrats on your Patreon campaign. Thank you, Tyler. daviddefranco.com/Patreon if you guys are interested in seeing my videos ahead of time. So here's the Fire TV controller. I really hope you have fun with it. Sincerely, Tyler Gannon. So Tyler, thank you so much. I'm really excited about this because as I expressed in my previous Fire TV video, I was really excited about the whole gaming aspect of, well, I mean, Amazon's getting into gaming. That right there is a big deal. And I really hope Apple follows Amazon's footsteps. I don't see Apple coming out with a physical gaming controller because the iPad and iPhone and iPod Touch are such awesome sellers as it is, and I really can't see Apple doing a physical, I mean, you know, like a product with physical buttons. They're all about the touchscreen nowadays, and I really can't blame them. But if they do come out with a gaming aspect to the Apple TV one day, I just hope there's no delay, because that's the only problem with using AirPlay and gaming and whatever. Like if you do something like Angry Birds or Cut the Rope or anything like that, there's always that slight like half-second delay. And as you know, to my fellow gamers out there, it only takes a half a second to totally screw up a gaming experience. So it's going to be tough. Apple's take on this whole gaming in the living room thing is going to be very interesting. But anyway, this video is not about Apple. This is all about Amazon. So let me open this up. And I forgot my knife. And here it is. Way to be prepared, David. Way to be prepared. So opening this up, I'm going to give you my first impressions about how it feels in the hands, because I do have the DualShock 4 here to compare, as well as the Xbox One controller. And finally, the Wii U Pro controller, which are all great in my opinion. They're all great controllers in their own ways. So opening up the Fire TV game controller. Very nice. Ooh, and it does include batteries. Amazon branded batteries. Very interesting. So props to Amazon already for including batteries, because I cannot stand when they're not included. Especially when it goes for something like an HDMI cable. How much does it really cost to include an HDMI cable with devices like the Apple TV and Fire TV and all that stuff? Okay, so opening up the plastic. Here we are, ready? First impressions, first hold. This right here defines somebody's gaming experience in my opinion. I mean, without a comfortable controller, you're really not going to enjoy the gaming experience. At least that's how I look at it. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. The sticks feel cheap when you click them in. But the overall holdability, I don't think that's even a word. The overall comfort level is definitely there. It's nice. It's a mix between the Xbox One controller. Actually, they're strikingly similar. Okay, so here's the Xbox One controller and the Wii U controller. Xbox One controller and Amazon Fire controller. They are extremely, extremely similar. We have offset thumbsticks. We have a start. Actually, their start button or menu button, whatever we're calling it nowadays, looks exactly like that same button on the Xbox One controller. We have a home button on here, which is the same on the Xbox One, but you press the Xbox logo. Anyway, let's not talk about that too much. The overall comfort level is nice. For some reason, I feel like the right thumbstick could be a little more shifted to the right, making the controller a little more wide, because it feels kind of, I don't know. It feels like there's too much attention on the left when there should be more attention on the right, if that makes sense. But I gotta say, it's definitely comfortable enough. We have L2, R2, L1, and R1. Home button, back, menu. That might be power. Not sure. That doesn't even look like anything. Actually, it looks like a nuclear symbol. Or like a beach ball. I'm not sure. D-pad, which is very raised. It's not nearly as low as it is on the Xbox One controller. That's not a good thing or a bad thing. Just an observation. The thumbsticks feel good. Like I said, the clicking in definitely feels cheap, but overall, they feel pretty decent. L1 and R1 aren't the easiest to click in, coming from L2 and R2. But overall, the comfort level is definitely what I kind of expected, because this is Amazon's first gaming controller ever, so you can't expect them to get it perfect. I mean, look at how the Xbox controller has evolved over time. From the giant controller from the Xbox, well, the actual Xbox One, the first Xbox, to the Xbox 360, the controller was probably my favorite ever in the gaming industry. And then we have the Xbox One controller, which I think is a step forward and a step backwards at the same time. But something like the DualShock 4, easily Sony's best controller ever, and the Wii U Pro Controller, I think, is an awesome take from Nintendo on the whole classic controller, because I really wish more games would use that, but that's okay. You really can't have everything. But anyway, I'm really talking a lot. Definitely impressive controller for a V1 kind of product. Oh, and by the way, we do have play, pause, and previous and next buttons for playing music, movies, and all that stuff. Because that is what's really cool about the Fire TV. It's not only an entertainment device, it's a gaming box as well. And the fact that a gaming controller has media playback functionality built into it, that right there is kind of a big deal. And the back here is where you put the batteries in. Slide that off. There you go. Getting notifications. And there you go, 2 AA's. So there you go, guys. That is my unboxing of the Amazon Fire game controller. My iPhone is blowing up. Overall, I gotta say, it's definitely comfortable enough. And huge thanks to Tyler Gannon for sending this my way. So, are you guys interested in my recording a review? Let me know. And if so, please list below some Android games that are available for the Fire TV. And it doesn't have to just be Android, but I know Amazon Fire TV technically runs on Android, right? So the point is, I'm not really too familiar with the whole Android ecosystem. So if you could list maybe 1 to 3 games that you think I would personally enjoy, let me know, then I'll test them out using this very controller. So guys, thank you so much for your continued support. You're awesome. And stay tuned for my next video, which might be Seaside Heights or something else, depending on how my schedule goes. Either way, I'll see you then. Peace.